Hey, now I'm back. I know y'all saw part one. This is part two, and I'm just been saying after this part after y'all saw part one, this is part two. As I was saying, ever since the Italians, the Jews, and the Irish and blacks, Asian, Native American, Middle East, everybody from different color groups joining a gang, man. I'm telling you, even if you've seen it on movies, you've seen it on music videos, people imitate that. Even some stars imitate that. And it's even comedies talk about that. I mean, people, man, nowadays that no matter what it is, man, it's just not worth it at the end of the day. Thank God I never joined no gang because I'm the kind of man that stood my own. Because I'm a end it all, fight it all type of dude. I'm a God fearing man. That's just how it is. I ain't scared no gang or no government or none of that. Only thing I'm scared of is God. As long as God by my side, that's it. But I'm not stuck on this Jesus juice like hypocrites like everyone else to get the Lord to solve my problems. I gotta solve my own. But I'm gonna tell you like this, man, that a lot of people joining gangs for the wrong reasons. They trying to find acceptance. They're just trying to find some prove somebody. I'm the baddest man on the planet. Not only from guys joining gangs, but girls joining gangs too. So, some people who think that women can never do crime. BS. Women do crime. Best believe they have. Because that women would do a crime, they'll cut a man's penis off in a minute. And I ain't talking about them fast women. I mean, good girls. I'm talking about the fast girl, aka bad girls. Oh yes, best believe. Sometimes good girls can turn bad girls. That sometimes good boys turn bad boys. That's just how it is. Anybody, but not everybody, but quite a few. But as I said in this video, man, like this, man. A lot of people think that gang California was the original of gangs. It is. It's the original. It was started and all this other stuff. But was the original gang started is New York City. Yes, I hate to say it, because New York, man, New York was the original of gangs, and the mega for all mega of gangs, man. But for out of the fact, go see this movie, man. It's a movie been out a long time ago, and it's good, man. The Gangs of New York, directed by Martin Scorman, something like that. He got a name, and the writers John. I mean not John, but Jay Cox. Jay Cox. Writer was Jay Cox, and 4 stars, and directed by who played Amsterdam was Leonardo DiCaprio, and who played Bush the Bush. I mean Bill the Butcher, and who's Danny Day Lewis, and who plays Jane was whatever her name is, Cameron Diaz. Go see this movie. It's a great movie. It's about Leonardo DiCaprio, who plays Amsterdam, who trying to come back to his home for 5 pointers and look in revenge of his father's death. And the father's death, his father was a preacher, and he got killed by the man was Bill the Butcher. Bill the Butcher killed him and took over the 5 pointers and running numbers and all this other stuff. And he, Leonardo DiCaprio was running with the Dead Rabbits, and Bill the Butcher was the leader of the American natives. The Dead Rabbits, his father was the leader, was the preacher. I mean, Amsterdam's father was a leader. Who played Amsterdam was Leonardo DiCaprio. And after his father died 16 years later, he was looking for his father's death. He's looking for his father's killer, and came back, and the old friend he used to know, and way back from, a couple of years. And after when he seen the guy, man, Bill the Butcher, who played Davis Lewis, man, this guy was so evil, man. He was based beyond evil. beyond psycho path killer. The man, he will kill somebody so bad, he will let you, he would he would skin you like a damn roast of a pig. That's how dangerous this man was. Yes, he was extremely race of Benedict motherfucker, just racist. He ate more blacks than he ever hated. Yeah, he ate the Irish and Jews, but he ate more blacks than Irish and Jews. The dude would say that the N word this, the N word that, and he say the Irish this, Irish that, Jew this, Jew that. The guy was so dangerous, nobody couldn't get a hold of him unless Leonardo DiCaprio, who plays the Amsterdam, can get a hold of him. That's why he was trying to work for him, but he get close to him. But he did not know who he really is. But after he found out that man, whatever, and his best friend betrayed him and tell who the guy was, then later at the movie, then he found out who Leonardo DiCaprio was, and the girl who played that Cameron Diaz, Jane, whatever her name was, she was have relationship with him because she stole one of his watches and stuff like that, and he got the watches back and know where she was working at. Pickpocket. She was pickpocket jewelry girl. All this and that, and had a relationship, but she had a relationship with Bill. Even his friend liked the woman, but I think his friend trying to get him back, getting the back who plays the Amsterdam, trying to get revenge for that because the girl wasn't interested in him, but the girl interested in him, Amsterdam. So Bill Busher, he was so evil, man. He even killed his dad best friend, man. And then after one debate, man, this guy was throw a hatch on this man's back and just kept swinging on that club and just murdered him. And I tell you, the guy was so evil. The guy was vicious evil, and he was a race bigoted motherfucker. He was just racist. And one thing I hate about the movie, they show beyond target of blacks, and lynching, saying some words, the N word, and all that stuff's going on. But I realize just a movie, but damn, they always show movies that a black man died in a movie, or he wearing a dress, or or he, or he wearing a dress or died or shot in the ass. It's always been that way. Whatever his name was, John Wayne, he can shoot somebody fighting and stuff and be involved with the girl and keep his marriage. But why can't a brother can't? It's crazy. But it's not had nothing to do with this video. But what I'm trying to say is, man, at the end when Leonardo finally got to the dude, and because they were about to go on, things was out of control over there. Because, when after he stabbed him with a blow of a razor and killed the man, after he just burned his face, when he found out revealed himself in, but he got him back though, and just killed because he killed his best friend. He's killed his dad's best friend, who closer to him, like a second father to him, and getting revenge for his father's death. When he killed him, it was all over. And at the end of the movie, he run with the girl. So go see this movie, man. Gangs of New York, man. It's great. It's a great movie. It's a 5 stars of classic movies ever. Because everybody thinks that California was the original of gaming. I'm sorry, I hate to tell you. New York is the original. Because ever since in 700s and 1800s, it was a lot of games have different names and sets was running in every block corner. And New York still is. And they have games. And this shit was so big, it's ridiculous. They have the nation of the blood, national. The United Blood Nation and all this other stuff, and DPD, Dominicans don't play, and the Latin Kings, and all this stuff going on. There's a bunch of gangs in New York. Best believe, and they dangerous, man. They armed extremely dangerous. But it's still but you know what? It's not that beyond bad at the road. Still is. Still gangs run around and everybody tagging turf and all this other stuff. And even the Italian mafia, everybody knows, even Russian mafia, Chinese mafia, everybody joining gangs for the wrong reason. I respect a man that stood up in his own. A real woman stood up there on it. Kids stood up there on it. Because joining gangs, man, it's not only tear up the community, it tear up the whole world, man. Because they the reason why there's so many problems. People can't even walk the safer streets anymore. People got to control their streets and make peaceful streets where kids can have safe to walk on, not worrying about their son or their daughter or somebody getting shot, being murdered, being killed, because they in the middle of beyond the fire. And I know y'all saw part one, and this is part two. Stay tuned for part three because we got way more to go. Way more, we got way three more to go. All right, y'all stay right on tune, man. All right, don't go nowhere because we got more to come for you. Stay right on. All right.